All right, so let's go ahead and break down Peterbot and Pollo's last battle on the last Cash Cup that just happened while I'm on the treadmill. Now let's do this. Let's go and learn something. We're gonna go and break down, what's happening on the spawn and why these guys are. What's going on? Why is this battle like so epic, man? I mean, we've had so much talk from it, from all perspectives, from honestly antics to Coach Boop and all that. Like, I want to go ahead and see for myself what's going on here. All right, here we go. So here they are. Here we go. All right, they're dropping out. Let's take a look here. So we get this full perspective of where everybody's at. Let's get their name tags up so we can see. To break it down. Oh, they've got a third team coming here. I'm not really sure who this third team is that's coming in. It's Icy, Void, and Mako. All right, so let's see. Agers is looking like he's going to be the first one in. Now, he does have to jump over this barrier. Acorn is also over there on the other side. Now, that's two people. Pollo, Acorn, Agers trio. Agers here is going to go ahead and get the rare chest. Cole is down low. He's got a DMR. He's got a missed cape. Peterbot has gone down. Okay, we should go back and see just how he fell down. Because I actually know what happened here. I already know that he actually got knocked from fall damage. Now, if you watch Pete here, he actually goes off to the side and misses this zip line here. So if we go back, Pete realizes he loses this drop. Okay, Pete's right here. He realizes he's losing this drop. Pete's gonna go over to the side here. He's gonna do a boosted jump, a sprint jump. Now he sees this zip line that he's trying to land on. All right, he angles right. I think he angles right above Void, and I think that's what causes him to swerve just a little bit because he doesn't want to bump into him. And because of that, he's too far to grab this zip line, so he just goes down to the fall there. And now Ritual here, because he was gliding early, he has to jump through a window, which is bad. He's got Cold on his opposite side though. And he doesn't even go for this chest. He goes for the gun immediately. I don't know if that was a panic play or if he realizes that Agers and Acorn up there are going to come down and start looking at the possibility of like an AR or something. So Ritual comes out with a blue Spire and a green DMR, the missed cape, and he grabs some heals. Cold is in a bad situation as well, but he's got the missed cape, and he has actually a blue Spire as well. I don't know if that's a bug. Okay, so Cole gets here, Ritual gets here. They both are going to try and protect Peterbot. So Cole and Ritual immediately go for the Peterbot res because he missed his zip. But Pollo and Agers are right on their head. And I'm pretty sure Acorn's following right behind after that knock on Void. So right here, you've got two teams that have lost one of their teammates. So now it's down to a trio versus two duos. And the trio that is still up has all of the loot basically from the top of the POI, and they have the rare chest, which happened to be a cold drum gun, which is a great start. And it's to Agers, who is one of the sporting frags. I'm pretty sure Pollo is the main fragger and Agers is the sporting frag. I might have that wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, great players all around this trio, right? The thing that Cold and Ritual did have going for them was this case, but it's not gonna be good enough. Right here, Mako and Ice to get caught out. Acorn really keeps them jumping over while they're on that little ramp, the stairs right there. I'm pretty sure he's calling out to them, hey guys, I just saw their heads up of the other trio that's here. Again, he ramps up, he clearly sees them clear as day, and they're just not ready. I guess Mako and Ice are not aware, get caught out. They're gonna get wiped here off spawn. Okay, so this is first match, right? Yeah, and they're gonna get hunted down. Acorn, Agers, Pollo, they're gonna wipe it. Agers is gonna run up and say, no. We're not hiding. Not today, Mako. Let us have our POI. Alright, so the first one goes to Acorn, Pollo, and Agers. Alright, so let's go to the second match. Okay, so second match here. Alright. Now clearly we see that they get 5th place 12 V-Bucks. Now let's see what happened off spawn to get them to do that. So clearly Pollo, Acorn, and Agers win this one as well. Okay, so Pete, Cole, and Ritual do not spawn in on game 2. Okay, so we see the game 3, Pollo and Acorn and Agers. They're actually going to lose this one. So let's see what happened and what kind of caused that. Is it complete domination? Was it a little bit of unlucky loot? Is it weird drops? What's going on here? Let's find out. All right, so we've got Pollo, Agers, a little bit lower, Acorn as well, a much lower drop than Pete, Ritual, and Cold here. Peterbot, Ritual, and Cold. Much higher, okay? So is that the flub here? You can see Peterbot starting to drop down a little bit. And Trio, Cold, Ritual, all dropping down here from floating up. I think that's to avoid the mountain. I don't think you want to early glide because of the mountain. I think that's why they're doing it. You can see Pollo, Agers right here. Now they're gonna start dropping. Ritual's glider is like the first one to deploy. Acorn is much higher up. Got Pollo really low. I don't think he's gonna even make it. He's gonna be like second layer, maybe even below that. I think this flub drops. Acorn's already getting tagged. Wait a minute. Why did Acorn just get tagged there? Prez Prom. It is Prez Prom and DRewBot randomly choosing to land on this mountain. Were they there before? I do not think so. And now they took shots and they've hit Acorn. And then we can see that Icy, Mako, and Void are just not even here. Who switched it up to Brutal Box Cards. Okay, so Icy, Mako, and Void just gave up on Demon's Domain, knowing that they're conning Peterbot and Pollo's trios. But then we have a random Prom, Prez, and DRewBot out on the mountain, randomly shooting back at Acorn, Pollo, Agers, Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual. What is going on here? Alright, so Acorn gets tagged early and has to swerve, right? So that causes a little bit mess up in his drop. Pollo's got a decent one. He has to slide in though. Agers has a pretty bad drop. Ritual's already over the barrier. And Cold's actually going to land for that chest. You can see that he's going to make it in. Pete's actually going to jump in as well and look for, I think, ground loot. And there's none though. But you can see that Cold's taking on pretty much the whole trio for this chest. And who's the one who ends up getting the loot? It's not Acorn. It's not Pollo. It's Cold. Who gets the pistol? And I'm not sure if he got the ammo, but he has enough to take out Agers right here. He's gonna break through this wall. Looks like Pollo got the wood from the chest. So he runs down. Agers is already down though. Acorn is down low. Now if Pollo built here, it was Pollo that builds this here. Unless it was Cold. It was Pollo, so this is Pollo's floor. He blocks Acorn, but he also blocks off Ritual with the purple Fury. Now, mind you, none of them have loot. So, it's just a desperation play, honestly, with Cold, Pollo above your heads with all the loot from upstairs. Acorn and Pollo have nothing. Peterbot got the chest underneath, and they're out of builds anyway. And Agers have already gone down. So, right, Pete chases him down. Whole trio taken out, split the elims amongst the team of Peterbot, Ritual, and Cold. Just an absolute domination for getting every bit of loot in that area right there. And good cleanup. Honestly, Pollo and team, there's not much they could do there. Basically one build between them all and some ammo. Okay, so final game here. Let me go ahead and get it up for you guys. Clearly a win for Pollo, Acorn, and Agers, as they got 12 elims and a win. Now Fortnite does need to fix loading in the game. Like that, if teams aren't loading in, Fortnite needs to fix way, I think, maybe to either reduce the amount of points given for a game or something like that. They gotta be able to match it up when players are not getting in or something. I know they can't keep resetting queues, but I think they should. I really should. If it's set lobbies, I think they should reset queues every time at the start. If it's people aren't loading in, I think that should be a reset. Okay, so we're gonna watch this from Agers, Acorn, and Pollo's POV, okay? Now Pete, Cold, and Ritual are a little bit higher. And Pollo is actually pretty high up as well. Pollo, Acorn are pretty high up. Agers is actually the lowest drop, it looks like, but Pete, Ritual starting to drop down now. Okay. Pollo is just kind of maintaining course, so is Agers as well. Acorn dropping down just a little bit more as well. Acorn looks way ahead of everybody though. Look at this. You've got everybody pretty much here except for Acorn. Look at that. Acorn is all alone out there. Everybody else is pretty much within range of each other. Pollo's a little behind, Cole's a little behind. Pete, Ritual, right on the heels of Agers. Yeah, that even like slightly below him. Look at Acorn's drop. Look at Acorn right here. Acorn has a perfect separated drop straight for the railing. Jumps on it. Agers actually has a really good drop as well. Pollo jumps in as well. Pete is trying to take the loot from Agers as well as Cold here. You see them trying to jump Agers for his loot, but they're probably not aware that Acorn is right over here. I mean, I'm sure they are aware, but Acorn is right here. And you can see actually Cold gets the DMR from the chest. And Pete has a big shield here. Ritual has nothing. Agers has nothing. Pollo has nothing. Cold has the DMR with very little ammo. Acorn has a drum gun. Okay? So he's gonna go. A little lag here. And he's gonna take out Cold, who had the first and only weapon on the team. He's gonna take out Peterbot as well, who had no weapon as well. And he's gonna take out Ritual. It's just a triple kill with the drum gun. Ladies and gentlemen, the drum shotgun. That's gonna be Acorn, Pollo, and Agers taking the Demon's Domain for the final game, and they're gonna go on to win it. So here, let's just show you guys. They're gonna go on to win this. 4 elims for Acorn, 3 elims for Agers, and 1 elim for Pollo. Guys, it's a final round here at Supernova Academy with no one around. The lobby's pretty much thinned out. There's Higgs alone over there. Zeno gets knocked here, and a minute is out. In Storm he is. Clicks goes down. And it's Agers and Pollo here. Acorn somewhere as well. Acorn flying around. Everybody's just flying around trying to find the last few players who are seemingly looking for heal offs, which is Higgs and a Minish here. Minish goes down. Agers goes down to Storm. Pollo goes down to Storm. And it's up to Acorn, who has medkits, and he has 90 chug there. And he's gonna sit here and heal off and hope that a Minish goes down. Oh wait, a Minish has not gone down Storm. He's still ticking. And Acorn's on the hunt. He's using his Mist form. So is Minished, but a Minish goes down first, and Higgs already went down the Storm. I saw that on stream. He actually got unfortunate. I don't know. He didn't pop his heal for some reason. But Acorn, Agers, and Pollo win the heal off for the final game here after winning the off spawn against Pete, Cold, and Ritual. What a great Cash Cup is what people are calling it. What a great Performance Cup, Eval Cup. Guys, that was fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button so you can get notified when I'm posting more videos. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for so much watching this different style video. I just want to do some cardio while I'm watching that stuff. And I actually want to do more of this. So if you guys like it, please like the video, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is DoodLetsGame. Peace out.